Hey, this is Marc Goldberg from Marc Vlogs Watches, and today we're going to be answering viewer mail about Jaeger-LeCoultre, which I think maybe the first part of this video ought to be how to pronounce that damn word. You know, Jaeger-LeCoultre is neither French nor German. I have a friend from Paris, and I showed her the brand name, and I said, how would you pronounce this? And she looked at it and she said, Jaeger. She goes, Jaeger. She goes, that's not French, that's German. She goes, LeCoultre, I think is what she said, but Jaeger, she goes, so basically pronounce it however you want, guys. But before we get into the meat and potatoes of this verbal conundrum, let's get the quick fist watch check out of the way. And here she is. Today I am wearing, as I so often do these days, the Polar Explorer. It has quickly become my go-to watch, one of my utter favorites. Okay, I'm going to be looking down here at the computer so I can read you the this letter from Alexander Gomez. Hi, I'm Alex from Dallas, Texas. I'm a subscriber to your watch channel on YouTube. I love your content. Thank you. Thank you for the many great tips you have given in your videos. They have helped me a lot with my newbie horology endeavors. That's the whole point, so that's awesome. Terrific. Thanks. I'm writing to you because I'm in a conundrum. Oh, conundrum. I have a fellow traveler with the word conundrum. A conundrum is a dilemma. It's a mystery wrapped in a puzzle, all rolled up in an enigma, so to speak. I need the opinion of a guru to figure this out. I really want to avoid screwing up here. Well, I'm not the pontiff, but I'm a cardinal. So let me see if I can help you. I'm currently looking into getting the new Jaeger-LeCoultre Polaris Geographic WT, world time, in stainless steel. And here's the reference number, guys, 904847J. And I will drop a picture of that beautiful watch in right here. Okay, so that really is truly a gorgeous watch. And I have a particular fondness for world timers. And that JLC ticks off a whole lot of boxes. Alex goes on to say, this watch is a limited edition run of 250 watches only. It is available only in the JLC boutiques, which means that the authorized dealers don't carry it at all. He said he's called all the ADs in the US, and they say, indeed, the watch is only sold out of the boutique. The boutique, real quick. An AD is an independent jewelry store who has a distribution contract with a manufacturer like JLC, Rolex, Omega, Breitling, etc. So the AD is an independent jewelry store. The boutique is a directly owned subsidiary of the brand. So they just open their own store. Okay, so that's the difference there. And the watch is only sold by boutique, and the boutique will not give me any discount, the ADs say. And I frankly believe that. I tried negotiating with two boutiques, and indeed I was unable to get any discount at all. That is very true of boutiques that are owned by any of the manufacturers. I really like this watch, but I'm wondering if I'll lose my ass with it if I try to sell it 5 years in the future, if I have to. I'm very unsure if this watch might appreciate or retain its MSRP in the future. From what I see, Jaeger watches are not really hot in the market. Specifically pieces over $10,000. For this price, I'd love to get a Rolex Skydweller stainless steel blue dial, wouldn't we all? But all the authorized dealers I've talked to about that tell me it's currently the hardest watch to get in the Rolex catalog. And the wait is 5 years or more. This watch is going for over $19,000 US right now. Actually, I think it's closer to 2021. Used way over my $14,000 budget for sure. I have other Rolex watches. The Skydweller is the only other Rolex I really want to get. So because I can't get the Skydweller, this Jaeger is the only other watch I really like in the price range. I want the new watch to be my exit watch. If I wasn't to lose a lot when selling when I need to, what do you think? Should I get the Jaeger or totally dodge it? Alex, what's an exit watch? Well, the exit watch, I like to call it the Holy Grail. Not a grail. You know, a grail watch is the watch that you lust after, the watch that you want. But, you know, the Holy Grail is the one true watch. It's like a piece of the one true cross, right? You get that and light comes down. Woo! You know, and then your rancher-esque, you know, Indian blanket becomes like the Shroud of Turin, and you see the image of your watch, imprinted, right in the shroud, and all of a sudden you're cured of this terrible watch disease, that we all share. Okay, so that's what the exit watch is. All right, let's talk about this briefly. First of all, I've only owned one JLC. It was a master compressor, one of the master compressor divers. JLC is hot horology. There's no doubt about it. They make amazing watches, beautiful movements. It's a terrific watch company. But there is only one way to buy a JLC. I put it in the category of Breitling. Now, Breitling horologically is down here, and JLC is, it's off camera. It's that high. However, they do have this one thing in common, and that is a plummeting value when you walk over the threshold of the authorized dealer or boutique. So the last JLC I bought, well, the one and only, I'm going to put a picture of it in here just so you can see. I purchased that watch for approximately 60% off its original MSRP or retail value. 60%, I paid 40% of original retail for that. And when I sold it about 2 years later to the Fat Gent in Ireland, shout out to the Fat Gent, great guy, check out his channel. He doesn't make enough videos. Fat Gent, make more videos. Barry, I like what you do. We all do. Okay. But I didn't make money on that watch. I kept even. I didn't lose money. And if you can avoid losing money for the pleasure of owning a JLC, it's almost miraculous. What it means is that you bought it really well. This watch you cannot buy really well. You can only buy it at the boutique. And not only that, it's 250 pieces, which means it's such a limited edition, although a beautiful watch. It's such a limited edition that there will be very few of them in the marketplace for people to draw price comparisons to. So basically, if you buy that particular watch, Alex, you better plan on it's not going to be your exit watch, okay? In fact, what it's going to be is what I like to call your funeral watch, your burial watch, your cremation watch, because you are going to be buried or cremated wearing that watch, okay? Because you are never going to get your value out of it. And like on that diver that I showed you from JLC, imagine for a second the guy who paid, its original MSRP and then decided, I'm tired of it. Let me flick it and get something else. And he got less than half of his original value for that watch, right? Don't be that guy. I mean, you can be that guy if you're stinking rich and money is literally no object. Like if you fly commercial, you have no business buying anything at MSRP on a JLC, let alone at a boutique. I mean, I don't even think you should buy JLC from the authorized dealer. I think JLC, the only way you buy that is used for like enormous reductions off of MSRP. So if you fly commercial, no, you don't pay retail for a JLC. If you fly private, that's a whole different matter. Then who the fuck cares? Go out and get it and flick it away. But I don't think you fly private. I think you fly economy plus. I think you fly Theo and Harris class. I think you fly Archie luxury class, which is economy or economy plus. Why do I say that? Because you are rightly concerned about your value retention, and I think that's a good thing. I am too. Now, I want to come back real quick though to your holy grail, your other grail. Which is the stainless steel blue Sky Dweller. And before we go any further, right here I'm going to drop in a picture of my two-tone Sky Dweller that I purchased. So here's the thing. The two-tone blue face Sky Dweller it's a beautiful thing. I mean, it's a really nice watch. I've never tried one on. However, in pictures, nor have I actually even seen it in person, but in pictures, I love it. And as you say, it's rightly almost impossible to get. So what I did instead was I trolled eBay, and I managed to purchase the watch that I just showed you in two-tone for $14,000, box, papers, 3 years of factory warranty still left on it, hang tags. I mean, if this set was any more complete, it would still have stickers all over it. And I think that when I bought that watch, I originally figured it'll just hold me over until I can finally decide that I can stand to pay the giant premium and pay $20,000 for what essentially should be a $14,000 watch, which is a $6,000 premium on that blue steel Sky Dweller. Killer. I didn't want to do it. I don't want to do it. So I thought I would just, hold my place, just scratch the itch with this two-tone. And I bought it so well for such a good price that I'm pretty sure that I could flick out of it and get all of my money back, or maybe even make, a couple $100s. By the way, in the comment section of this video, I will link up how I buy and sell watches, because I think those are videos that you should learn about. There are wonderful bargains to be had if you know how to buy, and you can avoid fraud if you're really careful when you sell, if you know some tricks and tips. So look in the description section of this video for my tips and tricks on how to buy and sell. But anyway, when I got the two-tone Sky Dweller, I quickly fell in love with it. Like literally, I'll put my unboxing video in the comments also. And when you look at that video, you'll see how gorgeous it is. And from the moment that literally on camera for you guys, I opened that box, I was dumbstruck. Could I possibly like a steel version better? Well, maybe. But I think half of the heart pitter patter with the steel blue Sky Dweller is the scarcity of the damn thing. Is it really the thing, or is it the fact that everybody else wants it, and so you just want to follow the herd, which was definitely me. Was I a people or was I a sheeple? So I'm to the point now where I think my craving for the blue stainless steel has really been quelled. Okay, let's just come back and wrap up on this JLC. Don't do it. Don't do it. In fact, I would avoid any expensive watch, which is an extremely limited edition, because it'll be virtually unknown. And you think it's exclusive, but what it really is unheard of. It becomes the odd duck, becomes the weirdo, the oddball, the watch that nobody knew about, and certainly isn't going to pay anything close to what you paid for it, because what they're going to understand is it's such a weirdo, even though it's beautiful, it's such a weirdo that they're never going to be able to flick it. And so you will lose instantaneously 30 to 40% of your value. And that is way too much money to lose. Shop for JLC if you must, but do it in any of the 5 ways that I talked about on how to buy a used watch for a great price. And then you will be safe and secure, but you can still enjoy some really hot horology. Well, listen, this is Marc Goldberg. I want to thank you for spending your time with me. Please like, subscribe, tell your friends, do all those YouTube-y things for me, and hey, let's do this again. Peace out.